Why? Because it is a kingdom order. If you don't submit to that kingdom order, that kingdom will not be able to save you. I'm already teaching Hebrews chapter 12. Verse 23. Verse 22, he said, but ye have come to Mount Zion. But ye have come to Mount Zion, unto the city of the living God, the heavenly Jerusalem, and to an innumerable company of angels. Verse 23, to the general assembly, and the church of the firstborn, which are written in heaven, you see, and to God, the judge of all, and to the spirit of just men made perfect. If you are born in the spirit and you begin to love spiritual things, you are up, you are in Zion, but you don't yet know the culture of Zion. That's why there are many people in the spirit who are not approving the things that are excellent. So that is why when you check a piece, you see, say, after I heard of your love in the spirit, I cease not to let's see, is Colossians. Sorry, I didn't know I'm going to say something today. That should be Colossians. Okay, let's go there. Declaring to us your love in the spirit. Colossians 1:8. So he said, from verse 7, he said, as ye have learned of Epaphras, our dear fellow servant, who is for you a faithful minister of Christ. Verse 8, who also declared unto us your love in the spirit. He declared unto us your love in the spirit. At this point, you have begun to love spiritual things. So it means that you have been born into a new world. That place is Zion. Once you have been quickened from the dead, you understand me, you have been converted into the kingdom of the Son. But yet, you don't yet understand the principle of life of that Zion. So that is why he was praying that. So he said, after we heard this, because those apostles had the blueprint of the kingdom. So he said, okay, you have now begun to love spiritual things. It means that you have been converted. You have been baptized into the Holy Ghost. You guys, and I said, for this cause, we also, since the day we heard it, you see, we did not cease to pray for you and to desire that you might be filled with the knowledge of his will in all wisdom and spiritual understanding. See verse 10. He said that you may walk worthy of the Lord unto all pleasing, being fruitful in every good work and increasing in the knowledge of God. He continues. He said, strengthened with all might according to his glorious power unto all patience and long suffering with joyfulness. Look at verse 12. He said, giving thanks unto the Father who has made us meet to be partakers of the inheritance of the saints. Like these are precepts and blueprint for kingdom entrance. But a lot of people just stay at loving spiritual things. Loving spirituality. Oh, I saw angel. Good. But what essence? You can see how we judge. Okay, I saw angel. I have an encounter. If it's all about encounter, oh, you are loving spirit, you are in the place of just loving spiritual things. You need to obey the next course of your baptism, which is being filled with the knowledge of his will in all wisdom and spiritual understanding. So you can see that you can't gravitate into the kingdom without wisdom. So it's a wrong spirit that we joke or play with the ministry of the Holy Ghost for the tutelage of wisdom and revelation. You know, people want to approve things that are excellent without outside of revelation knowledge. Is it about knowledge? No. You can't approve things. It's order. When you began to love spiritual things, your next course is to move into wisdom. Not just one wisdom, all wisdom. And all, that's kingdom gift. If you stay in loving spiritual gift alone and you don't move, iniquity can still come and take you. All these things we are teaching are not just because we cunningly devise. They are just scriptures. Now, if you don't believe, your children will come and ask you questions. If you don't move to it, your children will one day ask you, Daddy, please, can you explain to us what is Colossians chapter 1? Daddy, they said, you have told us that love is everything. You have told us, God is love. Okay, but Daddy, they said, who also declared to us your love in the spirit? He said, for which cause, since the day we heard, they did not cease to pray for you. What were they praying about? They didn't cease for you to desire that you might be filled with the knowledge of his will in all wisdom and spiritual. See, all wisdom is revelation of the will of God. So it's wisdom and knowledge. That's not even where I'm going. Where I'm going is 12. He said, giving thanks to the Father who has made us meet to be partakers of the inheritance of the saints. So it's called inheritance of the saints. So it means that it's a conglomeration, it's a gathering. It's a fellowship. You are just coming to share fellowship with the saints. It is not your inheritance, it is the inheritance of the saints in life. And you can't come into that inheritance without the fellowship of wisdom. So you need fellowshipping with one another to break into the inheritance of the saints in life. Wisdom must guide your feet into what? Receiving the inheritance of the saints in light. You don't come there. That's why you cannot stay in your room and say, one spirit is talking to you and you are having revelation. And I was speaking to somebody, some brethren were around in my office. The person said, before I got to church, the Lord told me what the pastor is going to say. And when I got to church, all the things that he said I had already heard. If you are not spiritual, you would think, this guy is prophetic. It's not prophetic. It's yielding to seductive spirit. It's not proven by life among the saints. It's deception. We have to understand the kingdom entrances. The pattern of the entrance of the kingdom. That's why, first of all, he said, you have come to Mount Zion, the city of the living God. Oh, yeah, stop. Oh, yeah, stop. Zion. Who are the Zion guys? The Zion world, the new world. There are guys, the new civilization. These guys are in the spirit, but they are lost. Why? Because they have not obeyed the manner of entering the kingdom. You have not obeyed. So you can actually judge movement. Satan does not like this. Do you know that since we started War to Come, it has been one tribulation. Even for me, it has been one tribulation. Imagine on Sunday, we just prepared to be, going to church. We just, normal Sunday, my heart should be waiting. So my daughter, my Sunday, when Satan knows that, okay, we're going to teach these things again. Just discovered my daughter was getting sick, vomiting, Before we know, Sunday morning, they admitted her in the hospital. And I was at churches, 5 o'clock. So 24 hours, immediately after Sunday was done, on Monday in the morning, they discharged her. She's here. The same thing roll again on Wednesday morning. Another of my daughter, they just find out she was getting hot. They took her to the hospital. Those doctors say, we are going to admit. You can see Sunday. For nonsense, they are saying nonsense to your head. I can think that is already there.